Good morning, comrades. Today is the last day that the Cupra is going to sound like this. And now on from the interior. It's pretty quiet. The car has actually by itself already like the pops and bang mode when you put it in sport. So now it was in sport, and in drive it should be, yeah, when you accelerate. Pops and bangs are a lot more quiet. Let's see. So we have arrived at Milltek Sport, and as mentioned, we obviously gonna put different exhausts on. Let's have a quick look underneath on the stock version. So here it is, stock, old pipe, mid silencer, and that's about it. So just a quick view from like this, and then what's going on? Our patient is already on the surgery table. Well, we have that's the mid pipe that we saw in the middle over there. Then comes the extra silencer. Why is that? Because the pipe is louder, but we need to achieve the same noise levels, and the system is allowed to be 2 decibels over the stock one. And then finally the back box with the tailpipes. Did I say it correctly?
Yeah.
Cool. That's most importantly. So with Milltek you have an option of, can you pull this off? Thank you very much. You have the option of multiple silencers options with the oval, titanium, different colors, etc. Basically this is what we went for. Bigger, we're gonna go for quad pipes, so kinda the Audi S Sport look you would say, or Golf R look you would say. You can still have the oval silencer, which is also bigger. Yeah, and this is what we're going for. With coffee, also very important. I'll let you do your job, and I'm going to have a look at this. Is this a wait, I know, slider, right?
Yeah, slider stunt.
Yes, slider stunt, exactly. Because, but
the only thing that is stock is the half of the steel frame. The rest is custom.
Yeah. Okay, so stage 6 cylinder. Is it 95 or?
No,
70.
70.
Too fast for race intake. 28 or how many millimeter?
34.
34, yeah, okay. Nice. Custom tire.
Yeah.
Exhaust also custom?
This is the exhaust is the stage RT exhaust.
Yeah.
But they will only fit normally on ATVs.
Yeah.
But it's very light because it's complete titanium. And it sounds very nice, looks good, and fits with the rear.
Yeah.
The rear wheel.
Nice. And stage 6 ignition, or which one is it?
Yeah.
It's hard to see from this side. Oh my god, I'm having so many good flashback memories of me and my scooter time. I'm probably gonna build one for next season as well. So that's awesome. Awesome. Looks good to me. That's nice too. A Polo sedan. Right, so we're gonna leave the car here. The installation is gonna take approximately 1.5 hours, but yeah, we got some stuff to do, so we're gonna go back to Apex. Back to Apex, Bye Milltek, bye Seth, see you in a bit. Fast forward, we decided that picking up a car which is more upgraded, we need to pick it up in an upgraded car. So that's why we went from Polo to M2. It's very spacious. How is it in the back?
It's surprisingly spacious, yeah. He's like 9 foot though, so
I fit. Oh, that's good. No, get back in there. Yes, we need your opinion. except for looking awesome as hell. Nice, nice. So the extra box. Come on, George, tell us what you think of it with your sandwich.
Shiny.
Shiny.
No, it's good. Milltek stuff is good anyway. So I expect nothing less.
Yeah. All right, so as you could have seen, the system is fitted. So first of all, massive thank you to Milltek Sport for an amazing job on it. And now on to the questions, because I'm sure there are going to be questions. First of all, why are you putting extra mid silencer on it by, without lying, making the system actually heavier than the stock one? Well, the most important reason behind this whole thing is because this is a rental car. It needs to be street legal on the Nürburgring, because God forbid, if something happens, insurance gets involved, police gets involved, and they're gonna say like, hey, this car is not legal because of modifications, and then, well, as a company, we are going to be in a big trouble. So everything that will be put on this car needs to be street legal with TÜV approval, etc. Simply German problems. Now, moving on to this, however, the system still offers lots of benefits. So first of all, it looks amazing already from this angle. Then it is a bigger pipe, which means it offers better free flow. So if we would increase the turbo pressure or like, yeah, well, the remap the car, it will be better. Then moving on to, let's say, possibilities that the system offers for people who don't have to deal with TÜV or don't care about TÜV, simple as that. You can take out this section and replace it by already mid pipe section, so you will have like a free flow, completely straight pipe. Moving on to the back box, so this section could replace the complete back section, and you could basically run a completely straight pipe. And this is something that Milltek is offering. You can just say like, okay, I want the full straight pipe system because I don't care, or I don't have to deal with TÜV if you're like from UK, because people don't care in UK. So it offers lots of opportunities, and again, if you really want to go for a lighter system and even obnoxious loud system, you have all the options. But in our case, we are limited by the government, by the law, but I think it still will not be as bad. So let's get it out and fire up and go for a ride and put it on a dyno. Give it a rev.
Like you need to be driving to get much benefit from it.
Yeah.
It's like the up, with the Milltek system on the up, when you rev it from standstill, you can't really hear much.
Yeah.
Then when you're driving, it's...
And a very important point, it's like all the dampening wool is still brand new in it, so we need to give it a few laps and then it will burn out and it will sound louder. That's how it usually works. But you can already hear like the deeper sound in it, so I like that already. You know that it's a photo camera, so you will not record the sound with it?
I'm trying.
Oh. Trying the new ways.
Yeah.
Well, there's only one proper test. That's the tunnel run. Windows down. So the first impression is that you don't hear the pops and bangs anymore, which I kind of like because, I don't know, it's kind of douchey, but that's personal preference. But we could hear actually the turbo whistle, at least in my opinion. What do you think, Bora?
Yeah, I think so.
You can hear that the system is more open, so you hear the, and that's, yeah. That's what I like. So why don't you get out of the car and film it from the outside at this point? How does it sound like?
Better.
Better?
Yeah. It's better from the outside.
Awesome. And one from the inside without the tunnel. And now a fast forward back to the dyno with the empty interior ready. You're gonna get a shot of that later, how it sounds with the empty interior. So let's see what the results are. Okay, so the car is strapped, and now it's the moment of truth. Now, honestly, I know it could be even less horsepower than original because of less back pressure. You need to remap your system usually. So we'll see. Alright, so all very stable. That's at least good. So now let's compare it with the previous, with the stock exhaust. Drive on. And the verdict is 303.94 horsepower. Now you might think like, okay, of course it's a Cupra 300, so it should have 300 horsepower. However, this is at the wheels, so the engine horsepower, which is usually being noted by the manufacturer, is higher. We're gonna have a look in a bit, but for some people who haven't been following my videos as of like already the last 5 years, when we always do the dyno and we show like, hey, the car actually shows more horsepower than it actually done by the manufacturer. Explained it multiple times, but for the new audience, is the fact is that manufacturers always show the numbers which are going to be in the worst case scenario. So if you're gonna go to a country which has very bad fuel or very bad like weather conditions, it's still gonna show you the minimal horsepower. In this case, we are in a pretty cold day in autumn. We have also good fuel, probably 98, and now it shows 303 at the wheels. Which means the next good question is, so how much is it at the engine? Plus 10%, plus 15% because it's front wheel drive? No, it is, as a matter of fact, 326 horsepower at the engine, at the crank. And you're gonna be thinking like, okay, 10%, 15% what? No, actually, what happens with the dyno stand, when you go on throttle, so it measures the wheel horsepower, and when you let go the throttle, it starts rolling out, and that's when this dyno stand starts converting the wheel losses, so to say. So it's not like a fixed formula, it's actually being measured by the dyno stand, and that's pretty correct. Just a small, small information. You happy, George?
It's a good starting block up.
Yeah?
To be honest with you, it won't even touch anything with the power.
Yeah, exactly. So a quick fast forward back to Apex, because here it is a lot warmer than in the cold dyno room, and George is already working on the car, stripping it furthermore. You will see this, like the weight reduction video, the stripping video in one of the upcoming days. Sergey is also taking off the bumper of 218 because we're going to repaint it and it will be actually replaced by a 235. But back to the main subject of this video, the Cupra and the results that we have. Basically here we overlaid the graph, the dyno graph, from the current measurement, the highest number, and the highest number from previous measurement when it was stock. And it shows actually close to 4 horsepower loss. And you'll be like, oh my god, is it that bad? Maybe we can ask George, who is a mechanic and knows more about things, and give his opinion on that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What we did?
Yeah, so...
Oh, the Cupra, the dyno from today. So there's a minimal loss. You ain't going to see any difference whatsoever with this much power anyway.
Can you even call it a loss, because it was...
The correction values are different anyway. So before it run EEC 1.01 and then now it run 1.03.
Yeah, because it has to do with humidity and temperature, etc.
So to be honest, there's probably no difference. It's probably exactly the same.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's good overall.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Yeah, and again, the system offers more flow in case people would want to remap the car.
Yeah, it's more. It offers the. Yeah, so it gives you the leeway there. If you do a remap, then there will be better flow, better gains, etc. So yeah, that's the whole point of it. Obviously, it looks 10 times better. It's stainless.
Yeah.
So stainless.
It will outlive the car.
Probably. Obviously, it's a bigger bore anyway, so it will flow better, accommodating. There's
Overall, it's good. So, as mentioned,
without actually touching any mapping or anything, then I would expect to see no real gains from breathing mods. As such.
Yeah.
Unless there's a massive restriction. If you took the cat out, for instance, obviously you can't because it's illegal, then you would see a fair gain without mapping because it's a restriction. But
yeah,
without, it's not really taking away a restriction from a catback. But
yeah, exactly. So pretty much logical to be expected results. And for people, again, if you want to get like an exhaust in your car and you're not limited by the government restriction related to sound or emissions, or simply that you don't care, unfortunately in our case we cannot say that, then you can just like make it completely full straight pipe, or take out one of the 2 extra mufflers that you saw earlier in this video, and obviously go for a remap. And you saw what it's then capable of in case of Dyno. So again, I'm going to link up the video in the video description, and also up, was it here or here? No, here. Up here, yeah. So check it out in case you missed it, because he was also running the Milltek Exhaust with the combination of all the other mods. So it works, but it's not as simple as that. And we want to like really highlight it, not just say like, hey, this is like we always do with all the products, to give you like an actual review of how it works. So in our case, this is what we're going to run, and I'm very excited to go out for a lap. And this is something you will see in one of the upcoming videos. So thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye bye. It's actually good.
Now it's stripped out and you've got no sound in it, it sounds alright.
Yeah. I like it. Let's give it one more. Now that it's warmer. Nice. I like. Yes, we definitely got it.